good day and welcome again to yet another exciting moment in your TV time. This is Telemart Time. It is your Business Connect program on TV. This is a program that connects you with those that you need and those that also need you, showing you how to spend your hard-earned money like we always say. Today's edition of your program Telemart will be quite interesting. Of course, you have my guarantee on that. We're going to be letting you into some schools here in the FCT. Yes, this is school time and parents want to know, where do I send my child to? Where do I have a guarantee that my money is going to bring me back rewards of excellence in academic performance and much more? Now, today on the show, we have that and much more. So all you just need to do is to sit down and enjoy the moment with me. As always, my name is Ngozi Ndi Alichi. Don't go away. I had someone deliver a talk so many years ago, and it was titled The Big is in the Small. This is the story of our first feature in today's edition of your show Telemart. Started several years ago, over 4 decades ago. They were known as geographers, and today we have an offspring of that, and it is known today as Geographers International Group of Schools, offering quality learning to the children and the students that have gone through their schools, whether in the primary or in the secondary school. Like the parents prayed, they desired that this vision will be sustained and be carried on, and that is exactly what is happening today. So you're welcome to the world of Geographers International Group of Schools, Gariki, Gwarimpa, Mabushi, and then coming very soon at Sunnyvale. Enjoy this. With campuses in Gariki, Gwarimpa, Mabushi, and soon Lokogoma districts in Abuja, Geographers International Group of Schools has maintained a solid foundation of caring for the total well-being of the child. Lady Kate Odabi, founder, spoke to Telemart.
Geography means thanks be to God, because the school is like a child of circumstances. I was teaching in a secondary school after the war in 1970, and anytime I'm going to school, my son will be crying. So I asked my husband to remove his car from the garage, and I turned his garage into a classroom for my son. I made a blackboard, made slates, made chair and table, gave him a bag. So in the morning, before I go to school, he will carry his bag and his slate into the garage and sit there. And my cousin, who was living with me, will be the teacher. Before I could know it, all the lecturers started bringing their children to my garage. So we turned this garage into a school. My husband was transferred with the Vice Chancellor to Abuja to start the National Mathematical Center, and obviously I have to follow him. So we have to come together to Abuja, and in Abuja I had to start the school again here. But what happened is that the campus at Nsukka refused the school to fold up. So I had to hand over the school to the person living in that post house where I built the school on the campus. So the geography at Nsukka is still there. While the geography at Abuja started, immediately we came.
It is based on this commitment that each academic session is filled with loads of exciting packages to make the pupil and students of the school have experience. In addition to well-furnished classrooms catering for preschoolers, primary and secondary school pupils and students, the school is well equipped with the computer, the music laboratories, the art studio, and so much more. Dr. Odabi spoke to Telemart.
I've been privileged to have a great proprietress who I'm also privileged to call her my mother. And she did a great job. We have a solid foundation. We've maintained that foundation. At the same time, we've built on that foundation. For every great thing in life, the foundation has to be solid. Geographers is 42 years old. I am privileged to be a graduate, an ex-student of Geographers. So, with that in mind, what we've done is we've never lost the eyes on the ball. We've kept our eye on the ball. where we've come from and where we're going to, and we've been able to introduce the 21st century lifestyle and way of life into Deogracias, where we can compete effectively with the 21st century. 10 years down the line, Deogracia should have its own university. That's our dream. And our dream locally is to have more schools at every area where we can bring the schools to people's doorsteps. Security reasons. Parents have to go to work. They don't want to deal with having to drive 1, 2, 3 miles to send their kids to school. So we intend to bring Deogracias to people's doorsteps.
Because the curriculum of the school is so integrated, it has also encapsulated the non-academic activities of the students. Hence, such activities like the hygiene day, the cultural day, the nursery day, and visits to the orphanages on special days such as the Valentine has remained an integral part of the school curriculum.
God bless you. Okay, there are some babies inside. Where? This way, this way. Let's see babies. There are some babies inside.
I came here with my school members to visit the orphanage and help them.
Okay.
And we came here to show them love and care.
The teachers of the school are also not left out, as they are constantly being retrained for relevance in today's learning environment. There was this training session that was held by some international instructors at Deogracias International School.
Teachers are teachers and students are students, and just because we have boundaries in different cultures, we all can learn from one another. Okay, we can learn from one another. I can learn from them and how they do things, and better my teaching in America and the more opportunities that we have in America. I can help share with them my experiences, my training, my information, and provide to them also, just so they can help give more education, better education, more enlightenment to.
The graduation ceremonies at the school offers parents an opportunity for feedback on the performance of their pupils and students, as it is usually a time for awards and recognition. A one-time head boy of the school had this to say about his alma mater.
Being the head boy to the college, it was a very great opportunity, a great experience for me and those under me, my juniors. I learned what leadership was all about. I learned that it wasn't about imposing my rule. It was me looking at the interests of my people and fulfilling their interests for them. And I'm very much grateful that I can take that anywhere and use it in the lives of others that I lead.
A graduate of Deogracias International Group of Schools, I was able to carry my education to America, where I achieved my bachelor's degree at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas in psychology. But with the morals and values I learned in Deogracias International Group of Schools, it helped me along the way to take my studies abroad and really thrive and be successful in today's world.
In fulfillment of the school's commitment to make Deogracias International Group of Schools a neighborhood school, the school is opening up for residents in the Mabushi area of the city. Dr. Odabi spoke on this. Hear more.
We've brought in newer equipments. We have everything we have in all Deogracias is one. So it's not like I'm going to tell you there's something newer. It's just a newer model. Like if we were using desktops, now we're going on laptops. You know, like every new entry, we're giving away free laptops to every new entry. You know, just to compete effectively with the 21st century. You know, so when you say what is newer, we're just getting better. You know, after 45 years, you keep on getting better. You can't keep on getting newer, but get better. You know, we have all the equipments, computer rooms, music rooms, our labs, Introtech, everything that everything that goes with the educational system of today that makes kids become better people and better scholars. A more friendly atmosphere. For example, in Hollywood, we have a police checkpoint. It's cornered off, where nobody can get in there without going through the police checkpoint for security reasons. One of the reasons why we're opening up more schools is because Abuja is getting so congested, and we're trying to take schools to the neighborhoods, just like in America, where every neighborhood has everything. We're trying to do the same thing in the education system, and just sort of talking about transportation. We still have that, in as much as we're trying to cut down the transportation for parents by bringing it to the neighborhood. So, but yes, to answer your question, we have transportation system.
Constantly at Diogratias, there is an upgrade of their facilities to ensure that the school is compliant and very conducive for the learning experiences of the children, as consistently witnessed at their Gariki 2 district school. Mrs. Mora spoke on this and more.
We tried as much as we can to make learning interesting by introducing colorful teaching aids, because our children love colors. And for their safety and security, we installed the CCTV in the school to monitor their safety in the school. So this was all we did. We also improved on infrastructure to make learning very effective and to make them learn under a conducive environment.
So, if you're looking for a neighborhood school for your child, Diogratias is right there next door to you. So if you live in Gwarimpa and its environs, Gariki 2 or its environs, Lokogoma district or its environs, as well as the Mabushi district, there is a Diogratias school next door to you. For more on Diogratias International Group of Schools, call the numbers displayed on the screen or visit their Gariki school for more inquiries. Okay, welcome back. I hope I kept my promise. That was a real mouthful from Diogratias International Group of Schools, and I'd like to say congratulations, Dr. Odabi and your team, for keeping the flag flying. And then to mom there that got the vision and pursued it, I'd like to also say well done. Okay, our next feature is from another stable, and then still talking about schools. Of course, that's a product that is trending now. I mean, parents will want to know, what's going to happen with my child come September? Where do they resume art? Especially if they're not satisfied with where the children were at in the previous session. Not to worry, we have an array of them and the choice is yours. So next on the lineup again today is another school you'd want to know about. They're also situated in the Area 1 district and then in the Life Camp district right here in the FCT. They have made a name for themselves. It also has a tradition of excellence. Talking about no other than Stella Maris Group of Schools. Stella Maris Group of Schools has the primary, but the beautiful thing again is that right at the Life Camp district they have a primary school. Yes, good news for parents. So if your children were at the Life Camp college and then you're wondering, oh, when will they get the primary school about here? Good news for you. Starting from this September, there is a Stella Maris primary school at Life Camp. Let's go in and know more about Stella Maris School. Enjoy this. Having maintained a name that is synonymous with learning, Stella Maris Group of Schools has carved a niche for herself in the quality of tutorship and discipline that she affords her students and her pupils. Established over 2 decades ago in providing quality education, the school, which is located in Areas 1 and Life Camp district of Abuja, has no doubt distinguished itself as an A-lister school. Annually, the school graduates pupils and students who are blazing the trail in the larger society. Telemart spoke with the academic advisor of the school, and he had so much more to say about the school from her inception till date.
Stella Maris School was founded on the 23rd of September 1996. The initial school was started in Mpape, but the rains destroyed the structures, and then the founder moved now to Area 1, the present permanent site of the present Area 1 schools. That was where it was started. And then it started with 14 pupils and 5 teachers. The proprietress was then the chief inspector. He was then in the inspectorate division of the FCT and later resigned or retired as an assistant director of education and founded this school. Her dream was to found a school which will stand the test of time, produce morally tested pupils, and then be among the best in the FCT and Nigeria as a whole. And truly, the school has achieved those lofty ideas she had.
The school recognizes the place of religion in the life of the students and so offers them an opportunity as they graduate from the school for an annual Thanksgiving and a time to talk to them on the relevance of God in their lives, as often witnessed. They are also given the opportunity to listen to distinguished personalities in the society who speaks to them on what to expect outside the school environment and how to conduct themselves. The chairman board of directors spoke to Telemart on what to expect from the new primary school located at the Life Camp district.
Okay, we are still maintaining the same Telemart standards, but with a few twists to it, where, you know, we are the younger generations. You know, as the board of directors, we are more. We want to be a bit more malleable and a bit more. How will I say, a bit more relaxed with the education. Not the education, but we want to put in a bit more to give the children interest in education, because these children are children. They always want something that could motivate them, you know, to learning even more. And you know, learning, like I spoke in my speech today, learning is not only about academics. It's a well-rounded circle.
You know, this boy couldn't write from 1 to 100. That's at the time I would dream from the particular school I brought him from. But when he got to Telemart, to my surprise, honestly, this boy started writing from 1 to 1,000 within a space of, I think, 3 weeks or so. So I was like, wow, what is happening? Is there any magic in Telemart or something of the sort? And that actually, you know, gave me that confidence in the school and everything of the sort. And since then, that was how. And I think I have to recommend Telemart to any parents who actually want their children to excel in life.
Now, parents who are seeking for such a convenient and a convivial environment for learning in the Life Camp environment can now go to the school for further inquiries or call the numbers displayed on the screen, as the primary school for Stella Maris group of schools in Life Camp will commence operation in September 2015. For more on Stella Maris group of schools, call the numbers displayed on the screen. All right, 10 years and they're still counting. They're not tired yet. They're still expanding. They have large facility, a huge learning facility situated again in Life Camp. This is FAB International School. FAB International School has been available in the academic landscape, providing quality learning for children in the early years in the primary and the secondary school. And they are saying that as the next academic session commences, that they have spaces available for children who are willing to study and those who want to go through the rudiments and be the best they want to be. This is more on FAB International School. The quality of education offered to pupils in their formative years determines significantly their performance level in time to come. FAB International School, Life Camp, established in 2009, was established to accomplish that and so much more. Within barely 3 years of existence, FAB International School offers crèche, daycare, primary and secondary education programs in a very learning conducive environment. Telemart was at the school whose motto is nurturing the mind for future learning, and saw so much more to our pleasure and amazement.
EFAB International School was conceived by Mrs. Fabian Mora, and it started in September 2009. The motto of the school is to nurture the minds of future leaders. And to nurture the mind means that foundation has to be properly laid, especially at basic education, so that as they grow to learn, they will be able to build upon it. And that's what we are doing exactly. EFAB is arranged such that education will accomplish its objectives. One, we have play facilities. Say, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So here we balance academics with learning. And then we have the right caliber of staff who are well trained, experienced, enthusiastic, professional teachers who have been able to make some marks in the time past. And in EFAB, they are replicating it. So we don't deal with quacks, we deal with those who know what they are doing.
It was an interesting tour around the school as we were guided from the fully air-conditioned classrooms to the comfortable hostel, the laboratories, the library, the home management laboratory, which was quite fascinating as we saw the students, both male and females alike, learn the various arts of management. For more on EFAB International School, call the numbers displayed on the screen or visit EFAB International School at EFAB City Estate, Life Camp, Abuja. Oh yes, away from schools at this time. Now let's go to the real market and see what's trending there. We have one product now that is up and about, and this is no other than the electronic super mall situated in the Central Business District here in Abuja, and this is no other than Jennifer Cash and Carry. I love Jennifer Cash and Carry. Of course, it's said everywhere, if you've got it, then keep talking about it, and they are at it talking about what they have. So if you want electronics that have quality, that have guarantee, and that you can have after sales services on, you can only get that from Jennifer Cash and Carry. Let's go to their showroom and see what's new there. Jennifer Cash and Carry, the one-stop electronic supermart. At Jennifer Cash and Carry, you are sure to get pure leather sofa settees, side and center tables, dining sets, carpets and food mats. Now, you can also have some fun as you buy your snooker board set from Jennifer Cash and Carry. Live healthy. Get your massage chairs, leg massage equipment, gymnasium sets, bicycle exercise machines, treadmills, and so much more from the Jennifer Cash and Carry showroom. They also have in stock barbecues, both electronic, gas, and charcoal functioned. Jennifer Cash and Carry is major distributor for the Sony and Toshiba ranges. At their Sony showroom, you will get 3Ds, LEDs, LCDs, and so much more. You would also get the 3Ds, LEDs, and LCD ranges from their Toshiba brand. Visit today Jennifer Cash and Carry and then have value for money spent. Jennifer Cash and Carry is situated on Jennifer Plaza, plot 1014, Samuel Ademu Legun Street, Central Area, Abuja. You can call the telephone numbers for more inquiries on products available. Okay, that was Jennifer Cash and Carry there. Our last but not the least feature today would be from Tasty Treats. I love Tasty Treats. You know why? Because they make beautiful meals. So if you have the numbers there on your screen, then just call them, place your orders, or visit their outlets, and you'll be truly glad that you did. That's been our show on today's edition of your show, Telemart. I hope you enjoyed it. For parents out there, I hope you took the numbers, you took the addresses, because it's time to go back to school. See you again, same time, same station. I remain yours faithfully, Ngozi Endi Alichi. I love you and I love Nigeria. See you again. Bye.